Okay, let's get started with the other video, part 2 of class 8, chapter 3. In the previous video, we learned about the eyedropper tools and the layers. And now we continue with the color sampler tool that we left in the last video. If you want to see the first half of the video, then you can go to the previous video that we have uploaded of that is available in the playlist section of class 8. Color sampler tools look like an eyedropper tool with the target icon. It measures the colors you click. You can use the info panel to see the value of the color pixels as you make color corrections. The info panel displays two sets of color values for the pixels under the pointer. The value in the left corner is the original color value. The value in the right column is the color value after adjustment is done. Follow these steps to use the color sample tool. Select the color sampler tool from the tools panel. Click the color you want to ensure in an image. If required, choose a sample size from the options bar. Photoshop opens the info panel automatically and shows you the numeric values for that color. You can also use up to the colors 4-color sampler to display color information for one or more location in the image. Delete all samples by clicking on Clear All button from the options bar. Now comes the ruler tool. In Photoshop CC, the ruler when used with the guides help to measure distances precisely so that you can create objects of the particular size. A ruler tool is a handy tool that you can use to measure and draw outlines in any direction. You can also find the exact distance between 2 points or objects if you want to insert another object or image between them. You can add lines by clicking on New Guide from the View Options drop-down menu. Ruler can also be used to straighten images for cropping. Note tool. Note tool is used to create a sticky note is a document which you can attach with an image or file. When you add a note in a document, the notes panel opens to enter the text of the note. You can add the name of the author for a note by using the author options from the options bar. Clear all buttons allows you to remove all notes from a document. Then comes the eraser tool. Eraser tool deletes the object on selected layer and makes it look transparent. That is, background layer object can be seen. You can change or toggle with the preferences in the options bar for eraser tool. Set your brush size and mode that you want to use. You can choose from brush, pencil, or block options. To change the transparency of the object, use opacity slider. Flow options help you to determine how quickly the eraser is applied. Background eraser tool. To remove the background part of the background from an image in the Photoshop, we use the background eraser tool. This tool is a combination of quick selection tool and the eraser tool. The background eraser means erasing in the background without erasing the main object. It is therefore very tricky and requires more than just an eraser. It samples the color at the center of the brush and deletes pixels of similar color when you drag the tool around your image. Select the background eraser tool from the tools panel. In the options bar, pick a brush size according to the image, set the sampling to continuous and the limits to fine edges and tolerance to low. A low tolerance means that only areas that are very similar to sampled color will be erased. A high tolerance erases a broader range of colors. Bring the mouse pointer near the edge of the object from which you want to remove the background. You will see a circle with a small plus sign in the center. Click and drag to start erasing. Do not drag the crosshair over the edges. As you click and drag, you will see a checkboard pattern appears in the area you have erased. That is the background of your canvas. Once you have erased an area the whole way around the object, switch to the eraser tool. Choose a large brush size and erase the rest of the background. Though this tool does not erase with perfection around the edges, it is quickest way to distinguish the background and the main object. To delete the unwanted areas from your selection, hold down the Alt key to toggle the subtraction mode for the tool, and then click and drag your mouse around the background area you wish to remove. The Magic Eraser tool functions like the Paint Bucket tool in reverse. It can be used to erase all the similar colored pixels and make them transparent. You will be able to see the images of the bottom layer. Perform the following step to use Magic Eraser tool. Open the image in Photoshop from which you want to erase some part. Select the Magic Erasable tool from the Tools panel. Alter the settings in Options bar. Tolerance box contains the value which determines how much area the eraser will cover with one click. Anti-alias reduces the hardness of the edges erased. Contiguous if selected Contiguous if selected sticks to only one color. If you do not want to affect the visible layer, then the sample all layers should be unchecked. Opacity slider controls the hardness strength of the eraser. Click on the portion of image which you want to delete. The area contained similar color pixels is removed. Now comes retouching tools. Retouching tools help you to add or remove objects from an image. Let's learn about some retouching tool of Photoshop. Spot healing brush tool. One of the magical features of Photoshop is to remove or repair the spots. Spots होते हैं ना? Scratches or even objects from an image with the help of spot healing brush tools. It is also known as texture replacement tool. It blends the wrong or bad texture of one area in an image with the good or fine texture area of the same image. The result of spot removal may vary depending on complexity of the image. It can be used to remove the acne on skin blemishes and scars completely from an image. Follow the below steps to use spot healing brush tool. Open the image to be corrected and select the spot healing brush tools from the tools panel. Create a new layer above the image layer to add the modifications. Rename the layer touch-up to identify it carefully. You can hide the layer to see the effect of spot healing brush tools anytime. Adjust the size and hardness of the brush by clicking on the slider. Set the mode to normal. Proximity match will look at everything in the vicinity and decide what texture should be inside the brush. Create texture will add texture from the surrounding area. Step 4. Click on the spot or drag over objects you want to remove. Here again, 10 minutes video is already done. Then this is the part 2 of class 8, chapter 3. And I think we have to make part 3 also, और अगर part 4 भी होगा तो हम बना देंगे, because I don't want that videos should exceed to more than 10 to 11 minutes. Otherwise आप लोग भी पढ़ने में बोर हो जाते हैं. तो part 1 हो चुका है. This is part 2. And do like, comment, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is Rubal Solutions. And I am starting the part 3 from healing brush tools. Thank you. Love, love.